Hello YouTube, welcome in and welcome back. It is the finale of the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross blind reaction, watch through, what have you. I'm MrMiles. In the last episode, well, a bunch happened. So we kind of got to the end of the game. We're gonna kind of like rehash a little bit. We're gonna kind of see kind of like some extended scenes. It's about 45 minutes. But I guess I hope you like it. If you do, hit that thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. Stop by Premiere Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 2 p.m. EDT right here on my YouTube channel. And follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MrMilesTV. Links to all my socials are down below in the description. And a big shout out to our patrons, our channel members, as well as our Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. In all seriousness, so that video ended. That video ended without the actual ending to the whole Kingdom Hearts Union Cross series. So I had to go find the updated video, and noticed when I was trying to find like where that one picked up, that there was a couple stills from the Master Lushu's true role, where he's talking with the master, and they go over like the whole box and stuff like that. That was a little bit different. So I'm going to watch from that part back, just because it might give me some more context to the rest of the story. And then I noticed that, like, then it's the group of Union leaders deciding who's going to go in the lifeboats and stuff like that. So I'll kind of skip over that stuff, but then we'll get to the ending and then we'll see the true ending. We'll see the true ending. So let's do this. Let's do this. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold. And then when the time is right, to go off and do your thing. What's in it? It's a secret. And well, you see, the thing is, you can never ever open it. Great, now I really want to know. Oh, all right, I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box. So this is about the same. I promise. But why? You'll see. Can't you just tell me now? And ruin the surprise? Well, I hate for anything to happen to you, so I will give you one little hint. I'm listening. When darkness strikes at dawn and the lifeboat departs, this world will have fulfilled its purpose. If that happens, you have to see it through to the end. And take a corridor to a new world as fast as you can. The world is going to end? Haven't I told you there's no way for us to win against the darkness? That's why we needed to use the time we had to get all those Keyblade wielders ready to pass the torch to the next generation. This world exists to nurture the dandelions, our little seeds of light, so that they can be sown into the future. All right, so pretty much shot for shot. Where can they stop the darkness and the sun will finally set on the duskless dawn? And our plan will have succeeded at last. I'll get started then. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. There's more? Like I said, we've been fighting darkness for a long, long time. I think this is different. During this battle, darkness shed its form and began attacking our hearts instead of our bodies, claiming countless allies of mine along the way. But at some point, darkness realized that without form, they would eventually lose their individual will. Which brings us to now. Darkness has no form? From 7, all is fulfilled. From 13, chaos is born. Ooh. As it states, darkness began as 13. Alright, this is cool. Without form, they spread throughout and became a whole. The ones that continued to spread and derive their own forms became heartless, while those without forms developed individual will. and now the formless yearn to take over the bodies of those with strong hearts. Strong hearts? Wait a second, then. You can't destroy darkness if it has no form, which is why you need a vessel with a strong heart. That's where you all come in. Wait a minute. I know how it sounds, but believe me when I say that I didn't train you all just to turn you into vessels. I pushed you to become resilient. Resilient enough to withstand darkness, even if it were to take over your hearts. This was your plan. This is war between people and something entirely different. You can't afford to get sentimental. You need to be pragmatic. I chose this fate for you because I believe you could bear it. Now listen, there are 13 darknesses. Of those 13, we'll trap the most powerful 7 inside the hearts of us. We'll all go our separate ways and destroy the darkness wherever we end up. That's the true purpose of the Keyblade War. What? Are you kidding me? Is it really necessary for the unions to betray each other? Is the war the only way? It is. I used the passage in the book about the traitor to plant doubt inside. I knew it! All of your darkness to feed on. For them to take the bait, we all needed to harbor true emotions. True, real emotions. And when emotions grow and clash, they'll get stronger. And eventually, the 7 shadows will try to take over our hearts. And you want them to succeed? Yes. As for the remaining 6, 5 will feed on the union leaders, and then the last one will be trapped in this world. You can't do this. The sacrifice is too great, I told you. Not to let sentiment cloud your judgment. It's a tragedy when darkness takes over someone's heart. I know that all too well. Because I've seen those that I cared about, my closest allies, drown in darkness. This isn't some heroic tale about the battle between light and darkness. It's about honoring the dignity of those with hearts. Besides, I'm not planning on sacrificing anyone. I have a safety plan. Very interesting, you guys. May your heart be your guiding key. Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. You are the key to the future. I'm counting on you, Traitor Luciu. Oh my god, that is so cool. I count 6. Alright, so this is about the same, I think. The evil fairy took the 7th. But there are 7 of us. So that was that we saw. Any progress? Well, I tried looking for a way to get everyone back at once using the existing system. But it's not a viable option with the time we have. So that's it? There might be another way. Not for all the dandelions, but I think I can help Ephemer and the others at least. But before I do anything, I want you to hop back into the lifeboat. What? I need to work quickly to have a decent shot at this. But first, I'm going to get you out of this world. What's your plan? Return 2 of the pods to the data world. That way, the 3 of them will each have one. Will that work? Only one way to find out. Get in. Will you really be okay on your own? What world is he sending him to? The only Union leader who can escape right now is you. Ephemer gave me this chance to keep hope and light alive. And now I'm passing it on to you. Let me do this. All right. I don't know where or when we'll end up. But keep your goal your waypoint. Etched in your heart. I will. So this is, I assume people's data just didn't exist when I couldn't find my sister. But I was wrong. It does. Then that will be the waypoint to guide you. I hope you get to see her again. I hope I get to see you too, again too. So these two pods go into our, I say into our time, go into, may your heart be your guiding key. These 2 pods are going to go to a different world in the timeline in which they meet Xehanort and Brain. So something's happening. Who? So it's just you. So they're gonna go, yeah. Do you think they all got there safely? Of course, Brain's with them. Yeah, he's always got a plan, unlike someone I know. Hey. Ah, cute. I can't believe the world is ending. Yeah, it's so quiet. Guys. Guys. What? How? There are 4 of them. No need for alarm. We are not... Whoa. No need for alarm. We are not here to fight. We merely ask that you open our gate before you leave. Gate? Oh yes. The darkness you fought must have told you our purpose. Infection. We will travel through portals and infect other worlds. And you thought we would just agree to that? You have no choice. We overpower you. We could take over one of you here and now. You can open our gate of your own will or regret the shame of losing out a friend before your very eyes. Or losing a friend before your very eyes. I won't do it. Fools! Once this starts, get in the lifeboat. One of us needs to survive. Fools. What? This is why people cannot defeat the darkness. Damien, what's wrong with you? Stop! Damien's heart has been lost to darkness. I think he's faking it, you guys. No. Damien. I cannot hear you. Wait, are you? I am formless. You cannot destroy me. I thought we dealt with you. Damien. Open a gate, and we will return. I don't know. I feel like he's faking it to like, no. Otherwise, they'll like sacrifices will go back and forth and stuff like that, and they're just like, he just, well, maybe not. I don't know. I will handle this alone. I don't know. So he possessed Damien? If only you'd gotten into the lifeboat. Stop, Damien. Let your hatred grow. It fuels us. All right, so he's not faking. No, this is actually him. Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Where did he send them? So it's just you. That's right. You are. Luciu, one of the masters of the Master's Apprentice. Master of Master's Apprentices. Master Luciu? I thought you disappeared before the unions were created. None of that matters now. Tell me, are you a union leader? Yes, my name's Brain. And you're the only one here, I see. Where are the others? One escaped, but two are still in the data world. That makes 4. What about the 5th? Are they gone? Yes. I see. So that's yours then? No. 3 of my friends stayed behind in the data world. I'm going to send both of these there, and with one they already have, they can all get back. And what will you do? Stay here and, Stay here and stay alive as long as I can. I need to wake as many of the dandelions stuck in the data world as possible. Wake? Master Ava taught us that when a world becomes enveloped in darkness, it falls into slumber. Slumber. It does. But the data world is different. How so? That world was built as a cage to entrap darkness. If it falls to darkness, that's it. No. And another thing. The lifeboat is incomplete. Whoever uses it needs 2 things at their destination. Someone with memories of them and a vessel to occupy. Were you aware of that? More or less. Do you have a plan? Well, I'll figure it out, no matter how long it takes. You're pretty smart, aren't you? It's a shame this lifetime is the only one you've got. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Does Lushu take over Brain's body and then become Sprague? Like, I'm... Ephemer. Let's go home. Oh, maybe he... There's a pot over there in the back. Oh, it's for Damien, that's right. Or maybe Lushu takes over Brain's body, becomes Ericus. Well done. Using anger to get them into the open for the gate for us. Through this portal, we can access and infect countless worlds. It's time you rid yourself of that brittle human vessel, unless you wish to waste away along with it. Oh, he was kidding. I didn't think tricking you guys would be so easy. Are all of you still this gullible? What? You don't have a physical form, but you need a key to unlock doors for you. Seems real inconvenient. He was just kidding. I was right. I doubted him, though. Does he just trap him in this pipe? Ephemer locked the gate back there. This one here is locked too. Looks to me like you have no way out. It was all an act? Took you long enough. How does it feel to be outsmarted? Why you? So the player just basically traps themselves in with them for all of eternity? Well, I mean, he eventually will die, but... Damien. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drag you into this too. That's so sad. What's this big orb of energy? That's what I want to know. Alright, so now where do Ephemer and Brain show up? Ephemer and Brain. Ephemer and Skuld. Like, what port in time are they? Like, part in time are they? They all made it out. What should we do, Ephemer? Let's take a look outside. Oh my god. Holy crap. Skuld, it's way too dangerous out here. Let's go back inside. It takes so much time and effort to create, but only an instant to destroy. Come on. Are they back in the data world? I'm so confused. Okay. They left the data world only to come back to a data world? About 5 years ago. Okay, I think we've seen this one too. What do you plan to do with this world? When twilight ends and a new day begins. You see, this world exists in 3 stages. First, countless Keyblade wielders. Alright, so we saw this. then away to fight in fear and see their leaders fall, their numbers dwindle, while others learn to stand on their own. Finally, those left must decide what to do when faced with darkness in a sealed-off world. And when all 7 of the pods depart, this world will end and a new day will dawn. So you came to this world just to end it? Well, that wasn't my express purpose. You have the Book of Prophecies, therefore knowledge of all things. It's strange that you would knowingly waste your time and efforts. Whoa, you think the book tells us everything? Yeah, right. No way I'd have you let you peek at something that important. Alright, so this is just the same. No, the book doesn't cover much at all. Just what the Keyblade and I that gave Luciu sees. And even then, only the bits important enough to jot down. But to be honest, it doesn't matter what the book does or doesn't contain. What matters is the point at which it was written, and how to get there. What do you mean? So who wrote the Book of Prophecies? Was it Luciu then? Anyone who tries to travel through time on the lifeboat will lose their body. To become whole again, they'll require 2 things at their destination: a medium to rebuild their body, and someone with memories of them. The book contains a waypoint. All this was for a waypoint? Sure was. Luciu has the memories, and my eye is the medium. I've got a direct line from A to B. Use the book and your apprentice to travel into the future? I mean, that's not my final goal, but it is an important step. One that I won't be taking alone. The 7 pods and the 7 crowns. For the 7 lights. Including your apprentice? Who knows? Anyone could wind up using them. You're even more clever than I thought. I could say the same about you. What are you all up to, anyway? What indeed? In any case, I'm tired of watching you duke it out, although I did see something interesting in the future. What might that be? A world I can't even conceive. You were difficult to understand. You mean people? No, just you. Do you want to understand? It is important to understand your enemy. Is it important for darkness or just you? All of us. A chessboard makes for a small world. Easy to understand, easy to control. Now imagine it expands slowly. One fairy tale at a time. That's funny. Without an end or limit. No matter how large the world grows, no matter how many countless lives are spent expanding it, darkness spreads to every corner. It's kind of unfair, really. We can run and we can hide, but you always seem to stick with us every step of the way. We are friends, after all. I could use some time alone, you know. So where is it that you plan to run off to next? A new world, one that I can't even conceive. A world where neither light nor darkness rules. Where might that be? Do you know what sets people apart from other living beings? People want to believe in the future, even if they won't be around to see it. I want to believe too. Believe in a world beyond what we can imagine, a world of fiction. Fiction? Not the data world. Nope. You imagine hard enough, you can make anything a reality. Like I said, a world I can't even conceive. And that is... a place where voices and sight can't reach. A world... Skuld, get in. I'm a little confused about the lifeboats because we see them use the lifeboats and then they have bodies and stuff when they come out. After we've been told repeatedly that they won't have bodies and that they need a medium and somebody with memories unless they're sending them back themselves. Like, thank you for being here, Ephemer. I'm glad I don't have to face the end alone. Unless they're like, because they're both going back at the same time, they have knowledge of each other. It's not over till it's over, Skuld. Right. Memories. Oh, one little tear. Damien. Are they trapped in there? Or did the pod go somewhere? Aww. Meters. What's happening? Oh, when their Keyblade wielder dies, they turn into dream eaters? That's... oh no. That's up to you. I can choose not to? If you don't, your heart will simply melt into a new one. My God, is that how Sora is created? Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that old dude? Xehanort's mom looked like Skuld. What the what is it? It's not over yet. Nah, it never is. Huh? Good night. So what the hell happens with the player's heart then? It melts into a new one. That was good. That was good. They did such a great job with this series. I love the animation. I love the characters. Didn't play the game, so I don't really know how the gameplay was. The story was good. I got a little bit kind of like man with the whole because like it was like all the world was glitching, and we went to Candy Kingdom, and like to like figure out why it was glitching, and we found out that Vanellope's glitching, but it really explained why like their data world was glitching at all. So I just that whole thing just felt kind of completely. While I love the world and like the story of it, just you're rehashing the movie, which I'm like that's fine, but like I'd rather see that later on in like a main title of the game, like a main entry. So like that whole thing just felt kind of like not, just like felt really disconnected from like everything that was going on. So that's like my only like thing that I didn't necessarily care for so much about this. So, but yeah, it was good. Like the whole 13 darknesses and 7 darknesses thing, like that part's still like, or still kind of messing with me a little bit. So the strongest of the 7 and go into the bodies of these Keyblade wielders, right? So I think that's who are going to be our biggest bads going forward, because like think like the whole like 13 darknesses thing is like it was kind of like a red herring, because maybe Xehanort just called Organization 13, like that's kind of like what my mind, like where my mind went to. And I'm like thinking here, I'm like, well, there's young Xehanort, there's Xehanort, there's Terranort, or there's Zigbar, there's oh my god, Xemnas, that's 5, right? That's 5. There would be like one more, right? Who was the third one? Who was given yellow eyes? I'm trying to think like all the main bad dudes who had yellow eyes. Would be like this, like those, like the 7 darknesses. Well, I guess, yeah, because they were the vessels, so 7 vessels, 7 darknesses. I guess, Vanitas, right? Would be the other one? I'm sure you guys will correct me down in the comments. It's tough to like remember everything all at once when you're like watching it all at once. I don't have like, I haven't had super amount of time to sit down and actually process things and like reread things or replay things. So like trying to remember everything like all at once has been, after only one playthrough, has been fun to remember. But I'm sure you guys will help with that. That was great. That was good. And then like, I'm assuming Ventus, Arena, and Lorum were sent to like a more appropriate time, like in the future. Oh, hello. Ooh, it's a pod. Oh, the water. Is it Ephemer? Scala a column, right? Which we learned about in Kingdom Hearts 3, that Daybreak Town turns into. Okay, interesting, interesting. It looks like he's like in the Enchanted Kingdom. Or Dominion, rather. This is where, like, Xehanort finds him. And the crazy thing is that those lifeboats could take them to, like, any time within the world. Or, like, any world within the, you know, not Data, but like, the real world, but any world within the real world. At different times. So while they all have, like, may your heart be your guiding key. So while they're all from, like, the same time, they're just speckled throughout. He did. He took over Brain's body. Does it, like, he inherit his, like, smarts and stuff like that? Where am I? Maybe he didn't take over Brain's body. Maybe he took over his data? You must be Brain. I am. He took over his... Here. His data body? I don't know. What the hell is going on here? Just as I thought. Who are you? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. My name is Sigurd. Sigurd? Could you give me a moment? I needed to make a report. Sigurd? Or Sigurd? Sigurd? Apologies for the wait. Come, I'll take you. To our headquarters. Headquarters? What are you talking about? It was decided that you would escape Daybreak Town amidst the destruction and arrive here today, and that we would welcome you. It was decided? What do you mean? Allow me to explain once we get there. Wait, what about the others? Some of my friends escaped with me. You're the only one who arrived in this time. In this time? I realize this must all be very confusing. But if you would please come with me. Is that? The original Keyblade master and founder of this town, Scala Ed Akalo. That is Master Ephemer. Oh my god. I know. He was a good friend. That is way cool. An oath to return, Kingdom Hearts. That was way cool. Is there more? 'Cause, 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 Kingdom Hearts Union Cross ended service on June 29th. Oh, that's so sad. So, oh my God, so many questions, man. So, as the player, your heart melts. Did your heart become Xehanort? Because that would be amazing. That would be amazingly cool. So your heart, like his heart melted and became Xehanort. You know, turned into a different heart, which would be Xehanort's heart later on. Immortalized Kingdom Hearts in story. Thank you so much, Damo, for putting this all together. Really stand-up guy. Thank you for doing all that. Thank you. So there's that side. Story's not over. So we saw that part with Damien or with the player's heart, possibly creating a new one. But who was the old guy that brought him over there? That part's to Destiny Island. That part's interesting. It seems like we have found like all the characters who were in the lifeboats were sent off to different times, which makes sense because I was like trying to figure out like how the hell is Ventus like so young in here, and as well as like hundreds of years or into the future. So yeah, so that makes sense. The thing that's like also weird, because like we know there's like data versions of everyone's bodies in the data world. Did Luxu possess or inhabit, or like how does he steal the likenesses of somebody else's body? And then is that like his young body who then becomes Braig later on, or is that just another step? Do you know what I mean? Because now that we know that they can jump through time, you know, I think you mentioned in Kingdom Hearts 3 that he's taken many forms throughout the years. So maybe that's just how they explain it. I'm not really sure, but not really sure. So cute, guys. So cute. The fact that Ephemer basically founded Scala the column. I can never say it. I miss you all very much. So sad. Such a good series though. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But of course it just opens up more questions. Like what actually happens to the original Union leaders, because we see them later on with Luxu at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. He summons them back. Do they have the 7 darknesses? How many are there? There's 7 of them, right? Or 6 apprentices. So there's Envy, there is Acid, there is Ava, there is oh my god, I'm having a hard time remembering his name. The short dude. The short king, and then the unicorn guy, and then so yeah, it's just the 6. So who's the 7th then? Who would be the 7th? I don't know. This whole thing is just the way they work with numbers. I don't know. It's blowing my mind. There's too much to remember. So I'm gonna have to think on this. But guys, if you happen to like the reaction to the series, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching it. We're kind of all caught up. I've got a little bit more left of Melody of Memory, which we're streaming streaming on Thursdays, 7 p.m. EDT, right on my Twitch channel. Links down below in the description. And then we're all caught up, and we're like 2 days right now away from the anniversary event, the 20th anniversary event. So we'll have more, I'm sure, coming. But now I can kind of go back and start theorizing like hardcore of like, you know, all caught up and whatnot. So exciting stuff. But yeah, if you haven't liked this episode, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It helps me out greatly. And then hit that bell icon. It notifies you whenever I post a new video. We'll be premiering a new series, not sure what yet. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. EDT right here on my YouTube channel. And like I said, follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MrMilesTV. Big shout outs to our patrons, our channel members, and our Twitch subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, that's it. Go forth the rest of your day. Make it a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.